Hi, I'm Katie and welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2024. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of December, and I thought I'd do a little New Year's video and give you a little insight into what's coming for this year with my channel, some things I have planned, give you a recap of the end of December. So let's dive into some things. I was gonna have tea with you. I filmed 4 or 5 clips. They all ended in destruction. Yeah, my little girl is not having a good day. She's like, her teeth are coming in so fast and they are just driving her insane. She was so tired. So we're down for an early nap. Hopefully a good long nap that will help her out. That would be awesome. But yeah, at one point, yeah, my phone went flying across the room. There was stuff going into my tea mug. There were screaming and crashing and cats and lots of distracting things. So I decided to try to redo this now. Yeah, do it with less background noise. All right, so tea, okay, let's, okay, yeah. If you are new to this channel, we talk a lot about tea here. If you have not finished up my Vlogmas countdown, that is all available and you can check that out. Days 23 through 25 ended up being one last final video, and there was no tastings because I didn't get to it. Slash, I think whatever tea I tasted I didn't like very well, and so I didn't really want to film that. I don't remember which one that was. I think it was the last one. Whatever the last one was, it sounded really good, but I think whatever was in it, like, it smelled really amazing. I think whatever was in it that I didn't know about, I think it was like the monk fruit or something. I don't know what that tastes like, and if it tastes like that, I don't like it. But it might have been what it was supposed to taste like. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. Okay, moving on. So today, we're gonna go to today. I was drinking Melody from Longleaf Tea Co., which I don't think I've talked about this company before, but I might have done a whole video on this. I don't remember. But if you didn't see that, or if you're new, Longleaf Tea Co. is a tea company out of Mississippi. They actually have a tea farm in Mississippi and grow all their tea here in the US, which is super cool, but it does give them a very limited supply, so they don't have a very wide range. But they do have stuff, and you may need to get on wait lists to be notified when things come in because they only have so much available at a time. But they do have white teas, green teas, and black teas. This one is very nice. It just is so fresh and it tastes like springtime, and it has there's a lot of buds in here, so it's got this nice like sweet smooth taste to it. Very, very pleasant for first thing in the morning. The leaves are gigantic, so it's like I've been mostly making tea with disposable tea filters lately because it's easier, but this is very large tea, so it was interesting to get in there. So you might want something with a larger brewing basket or something with just a big thing to throw it in and then strain it out would work better. But yeah, hopefully I will be drinking more tea today. I have been really mostly attempting to do at least 3 teas a day. because I need that caffeine boost. Um, let's see, before Christmas, I got a shipment from Friday Afternoon Tea, which I think I got right after I filmed the finale, which was, yes, before Christmas. Um, but everything in that order was from their fall line and is not available right now. So I didn't really want to do an unboxing because it's all stuff that's not available, but it will be available next fall. So let me know if you want me to go ahead and review the teas that I haven't tried yet. Because I picked up more Second Breakfast because amazing, amazing. Put it on your calendar to get Second Breakfast next fall because so good. Um, and then I got more caramel apple for my husband because he's obsessed and drinks through it very quickly. I probably should have got more. But then I also got the Clockmaker and Star-Crossed. And the Star-Crossed is from their Shakespeare collection and looks so cool because it's got all sorts of different green teas in there. So Star-Crossed is green teas, orange peel, rose petals, gold star sprinkles, elderflower, vanilla oil, and natural lemon flavoring. And the Clockmaker is roasted green tea, orange peel, pine smoke black tea, rose petals, and aged pu'er. So I'm very interested. Like, these are both open, but that was because I smelled this one. This one I attempted to make, but I was not thinking of the fact that this was green tea and I used boiling water and I killed it. Basically, it tasted like burnt green tea. So yeah, not a good first full impression on this. I'm gonna have to retry this one to get a way better impression of this. This one was so intriguing. Like, I don't like smoked teas, but their Writer's Fuel tea is smoked, and I do like that one. So this one's interesting, especially with the hojicha in there. So I'm very intrigued by this one. I might hate it. I'm probably gonna hate it, but I wanted to try it. So if you want me to review those, let me know. But yeah, those will not be available until fall. Okay, so let's see. Let's move on to tea gifts. Tea gifts that I got for Christmas. What did I get? I got a Tea Thoughts gift card, which I've already spent. And the order is coming today. So yay, because Nazanin released the stickers from the stationery boxes that didn't sell. So you can now individually get the stickers and sticker sheets and washi tape that was all in that, but you can get them individually. So super exciting. And I used the discount from my countdown box because if you didn't know, when you get her countdown boxes, you also get discount codes for her shop. And I think there's occasionally been discounts for certain companies she's featured to, but I'm not sure on that. I don't remember that sounds familiar, but I don't remember for sure. So yeah, I bought some stickers because some of those stickers were so cute and I really wanted them. So I got the froggy one and the mountain one and another one and the cat one. Yeah, and then I finally broke down and I got her tea plant teacup as well because I got that 40% off. So yeah, that's coming today. Yay. I got a Tea Runners subscription, which I've never tried. Okay, I've tried some Tea Runners tea because I've been given tea from other people. So I've tried some other teas, but I have not had a Tea Runners subscription. If you don't know, Tea Runners is based out of Canada, though I think they have a US base as well. But it was started by Jewel State and her husband, who is AKA TV's Kaylee from Firefly. And I actually saw her at the Comic Expo in Cincinnati right as she was making this company several years ago. So I got to see her and have her, like, she talked a little bit about starting the tea company At the time, I really didn't know anything about the fact that tea subscription boxes existed or anything like that. So I wasn't really fully aware or really paying enough attention at the time. But I did, it's like she did say some snippets, and it was just, I love the fact that she loved tea. So it was super cool, and she's just fascinating to sit and listen to. Um, so that was really awesome that I actually, and now I'm gonna actually get to try out the box. When I'm getting the box, I don't know because there was a little bit of a mix up, and instead of shipping to me, it shipped to my mother-in-law, and so she has my first box, and yeah, gotta figure that out. Okay, so I'm super excited for that. Did I get any more tea things? I got Luann's The Cup of Life's calendar, which I already mentioned. So exciting for that, and I got to put that up yesterday. Did I get anything else tea themed? I don't think so. I don't think there was anything else specifically tea related. I don't know. Anyway, coming up this year now, I have recently purchased some tea. So just before Christmas, I put in an order for Plum Deluxe because they sent me a discount code and it gave me, I think, 40% off or something like that. And it's like, yeah. If actually, it might have been 20. Might have been 20. 20% off and a free T10. And so, yeah, put in a big Plum Deluxe order. So that is coming some point. But yeah, there was a lot of holidays in there. So it's gonna take some time, and it's across the country. So Plum Deluxe order coming, so lots of new things to try there. I put in an order to the beautiful Taiwanese tea company that was featured in Tea Thoughts box. They had the roasted dongding that I loved, and I just drank through very, very quickly. I think in like 3 straight days. But again, the sample was like half an ounce. So it's only so much tea. But yeah, I needed more of that. And they had a couple other ones that I wanted to try, so I will share those with you. Cool thing about that company is they have a flat $5 rate for US shipping. So that's really cool. I put in an order yesterday for Churchill's to gather up some of the stuff from the Advent that I wanted, like that Java Mate and several other things. I think I got like 10 or 11 or 12, I don't know how many teas. Several Churchill's teas, several of which I haven't tried, so those will be exciting to try. So lots of tea tastings and hauls and unboxings and whatnot coming up soon. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that. Yeah, so all that's coming, all sorts of exciting new tea things. Gonna try all sorts of new teas. I do hope to keep up with a schedule of trying to get videos out to you at least once a week. But I know that's not going to be possible all the time, so hopefully at least once every 2 weeks. We'll see how things go. I hope to be taking you guys on some adventures. I would love to go on some different adventures and things, incorporate just some wandering arounds and whatnot, which I really should have done a couple days ago when I went downtown and did some fun stuff. I went bookstore shopping because I had a bookstore coupon, not coupon, gift card. So I got a new journal, and I went and got some chai because I just love the chai at the coffee shop. It's so good. They use Rishi Tea's chai. It's so good. And then I got a pecan praline milkshake. It was so good. Like, wow, so good. I'm so glad I got that. So it was exciting. um, but yeah, so I had that little adventure. So like, I'd like to take you on some little adventures. That'd be cool. Do more vlog style sort of things. Teas I drink in a day sort of things. Now that I'm drinking more teas in a day. And now that I've got a little bit more time since someone's been taking some longer naps and whatnot. There was something else I was going to tell you. I don't remember. But yeah, stuff's coming up. Stuff's happening. I plan on doing that stuff. I'm hoping that may end up getting some tea parties going on. We can do some Instagram tea parties if y'all are interested. If I get enough followers on here, I can do some YouTube tea parties, but I do not have enough followers to do a live stream. If anybody's interested in doing a Zoom tea party, we could think about that. I know I had a Zoom tea party with the Matter Hatter and his wife, and it was very lovely. So maybe there's some more tea parties coming up in the future. That'll be fun. Yeah, thoughts. Currently, I am doing an online writing retreat to try to get back in a writing groove of actually having a consistent writing habit going on, because I have not had that in forever, but I actually have written the past 5 days. So it's been really great. Just an awesome thing. So I'm really hoping to be back in writing. I got a new journal and it's so pretty. So I've got all this new stuff. I want to revamp my series and take it out of the YA genre and age it up, and potentially put it into the romantasy genre now that that's a thing, because that was not a thing when I started this series ages ago. Over a decade ago I started writing this series. So yeah, hopefully I've got some developments coming in there. But yeah, so lots of stuff happening. Exciting times. Next month is my birthday month, so could be some fun things happening there. Who knows? I don't know what's actually gonna happen. A couple years ago I did a live stream tea party for my birthday, so that was fun. But yeah, just make sure you're subscribed so you keep up with all the new stuff that's coming. I would love to chat with you all in the comments about tea and things. If you want to talk about writing, if you want to talk about tea, if you want to talk about other creative hobbies. Tell me your favorite tea companies. Tell me if you have tried Friday Tea or Beautiful Taiwanese Tea Company or Churchill's or Plum Deluxe, any of those tea companies, and your favorite teas from those companies, which one you're most excited to hear about haul-wise. If you've tried out Longleaf Tea Co. as well. I think it was Oolong Drunk has done some insights. Actually, I think he's actually been to the tea farm. So you can go over to Cody's page and see what he's all done there. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all for joining me. I hope you are having a lovely start to your year, and I wish you all the best. Bye.